Hello, this is Gbogbo Swagger and welcome to Swagger's Lifestyle. How are you? Hope you're fine. Thank you for always coming back to check my content, and thank you for always liking, subscribing, sharing, and then turning on your notification. Benjamin Franklin designed one of America's first coin, and instead of writing "In God We Trust," he wrote "Mind Your Business." Today, we are discussing about how we should mind our business. You see, all those Auntie Leokan, Brother Leokan, Baba Leokan, that is the prognosers. The people that will just come to meet you and say, how are you? How are you doing? That person, is that person your friend? Why are you friending that person? You see all of those people, all those unsolicited questions. How many children do you have? Give birth to more. See, Ope needs another aburo. That is, Ope needs a younger brother or a sister. Or what are you doing? You are not married. What's the problem? You are following career. You better go and marry. Or even, it goes both ways, both male and female. Some males say, Bayo, do you not see that your mate, remember your friend Tunde, he has 3 children now. All of that is none of your business. There's even the most annoying one. You take an Uber or a boat and you are going gently and gently, and the driver starts, you not see yesterday on this road this thing happen. Madam, why are you pressing phone now? We are talking to you. Or you go, the issue of this country. Say, what's your business? I did not enter your taxi to have a discussion. So we are talking about that today. So do not go nowhere. I shall be back and we would have fun. Don't worry, you will have time to drop your comments because there are so many things we will talk about, so many questions, and then let's know what you think about it. Do not go nowhere. I remain Gbogbo Swagger, and this is Swagger's Lifestyle.
Welcome to Swagger's Lifestyle.
Thank you for coming here today. It's very wonderful to have you on our show today. So can we meet you?
Thank you. My name is Babatunde Ayodiji.
Let's leave the humility part and let's really meet.
Well, humility. What would you like to know about me? Yes.
Well, I think our audience would like to know who we are speaking with today.
I don't know what you expect me to say. Okay, name is Babatunde. I am an entrepreneur. I dabble a bit into construction and IT. Do some things for us, public and private sector actually. I'm Aries, and as the saying goes, no in between when it comes to me. Is what you see is what you get. What else?
Okay, so the reason why I actually probed for that is because today we are talking about how people should mind their business.
Yeah. Right.
So that's why I just kept on probing and probing.
Okay. Yeah.
To make it direct, so I will ask you this question. What are unsolicited discussions and questions?
Unsolicited discussion and questions are simply, let's just put it simply so everybody can just get it straight, is I not ask for your opinion. And it is not your business. So if I'm not asking you to talk to me about my career or about my marital status or about anything else, you're not supposed to offer your opinion. I didn't ask you.
So I think we should start with spouse, family.
Spouse and family.
And then we'll now just take it to the larger group.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about family first before I go to the spouse one. Yeah. So for the family, it's a bit tricky because we're from that part of the world where our parents are literally law unto themselves. I mean, they are the alpha and the omega. They tell you after all I've done for you, they gaslight you, they blackmail you, they use everything in their arsenal to let you know that you have to do what they want you to do. So once you identify, not all parents, I'm going to put my hands up for that, but my parents are old, they're from the old school, and they don't see it as they are trying to control your life. They think, oh yeah, I'm just looking for the best thing for you. I'm trying to make sure you have the best in life. Yeah, be that as it may, but they're causing more damage. All right, so once you identify that, it's your job to now gradually ease them in that direction, trying to tell them. For some, you might have to proper put your foot through the door, like some of us did. The spouse one you talked about, I'm not a marriage coach or anything, but I think I know one or two things about how that can work. If you marry someone that does not respect you, either way, either as the man or as the woman, what you want will never matter.
Okay, so let's talk about religious leaders before we now. Because we have to have that conversation.
Yeah, it's a difficult conversation. I'm a Christian too. I'm sure a few Christians might not want to hear this. But I can assure you, the most intrusive people in the world right now, I dare say in Nigeria and in Africa, they are religious leaders. It's not everything you must have an opinion or have something to say about. In some cases, just tell the couples, go home and go and study out. The best way to let people discover themselves is to guide them and let them come to themselves. Even in the Bible, you remember when the prodigal son, he came to himself. That's the way the Bible put it. And I can't think of any better way to put this. He came to, you need to let people discover themselves. You need to let people come to themselves. So if you ask me something, what kind of car should I buy? And I'm telling you, okay, so what's your budget? You tell me what your budget is. What color car do you like? What body shape of car do you like? What kind of size of engine do you like? And then I'm asking you this question. As I'm talking to you, I'm narrowing down the options. You already told me my budget is 2 million. You already told me I like small cars. You already told me, oh yeah, it shouldn't be a V6, it should be a 4 cylinders. So we're already narrowing down what you want. Eventually, you'll be the one to choose the car. Just saying that some of these things put people under so much pressure, they do the very wrong thing at the end of the day.
So we're going to take it a notch higher.
Sure.
How do you deal with all these unsolicited discussions and then questions at the point where you've tried to ignore, but at this point you've gotten perplexed with questions coming from people like, say, Uber drivers, taxi guides. Like Uber, for example, you order a ride and you're going from destination A to B. And then the Uber driver thinks you need to chat.
Yeah.
And he starts going this country, the problem we are facing, but you keep quiet. And he goes, madam, we are pressing phone, we are talking to you now. They meet you, they blow for yourself. Things like that. They're extremely like
those ones are
so
really easy to they're easy to deal with. I am quite close to a couple of executives of the taxi companies, Uber and Taxify. And I know that you can report drivers, sexual harassment. You can report them. They'll block them and take them off the platform. So they can suspend them. They've had a couple of strikes. So if you have any situations like that, tell me. I just need the guy's number and his phone number. I'm going to report him for harassment.
Okay.
If you don't want to have a conversation, you don't want to have a conversation. His job is to drive you, not to ask you questions.
I get you.
So you could warn him, or you can just say, madam, with the press phone, I do not want to have this conversation with you. We should know is the valid answer. We should not see. It does look like, oh yeah, Babs is just like Wahala sometimes. No. Sometimes you stand your
livelihood. You go to report them, they get suspended, they get taken off.
It's trying to mess with your own brain. How about that? You sometimes choose you
over
the other person, the aggressor. Right.
Okay, so we're going to take our opinion pool segment, and I saw something.
Right.
And it says, minding your own business shows respect and maturity. Is that true?
Absolutely. Minding your business is serious business. Minding your business is serious business.
But people think that you're probably like, you're proud.
Aloof. People will always have ideas. They will have opinions.
So what do you think? So just drop your comments in the comment section. Does minding your business show maturity and then respect? I would like to hear from you. So back to our conversation. Okay, so is it okay to be rude when asked extremely unnecessary private questions? E.g., why are you not pregnant? E.g., why are you not in the university? E.g., why have you not gotten a job yet? E.g., why have you not started your own business? Things like that. So
I said something earlier, it depends on your personality. If you're a combative human being or you're confrontational as well, I think it's perfect. You are rude to me, I'm rude to you. Why are you not married? That's rude. Who are you to ask me that? So it's perfectly legitimate. If you're rude to me, I can be rude to you. I can walk away from you. I can block you off social media. I might ignore you. If you catch me on a bad day, I will throw a volley of abuse your way. But I think it's perfectly legit. But the best thing is just to be quiet, ignore them. If you can block them off. You can chalk them off your life. You don't need that energy. But if you're if you're up for it. I don't see anything wrong. Like I said earlier, why are you not married? I ask you why you're not dead, or why are you driving that old car, or why don't you have a son? Okay, now you're married, but you have 3 girls. Why don't you have a son?
Okay, so probably now let's talk about social media.
Right.
A lot of people feel that because they have data on their phone or because they have maybe some form of opinion that they must drop a comment on everybody's page or troll people.
Right.
So is it probably like a mental health issue for these people that are attacking other people, or these people that are asking unsolicited questions, and then probably maybe from a point of frustration or what have you? What do you think?
Social media is extremely powerful if wielded the right way. Unfortunately, the social media has also made so many people depend on these imaginary friends on social media to give them confidence, to validate them, to make them feel wanted, to make them feel like they have friends. Now, that is a major problem. Let me explain myself to you. We're at the era where we boast based on the number of followers you have. I see it on social media. Oh, you have 10 million followers. I have just 2 million. You're not a popular person. Influencers have been given a lot of money to say it's a problem. Social media is a way to network with people. I personally believe that the people I have on my platforms, on all my platforms, apart from maybe on Twitter where I like to, people I look up to, models, people that can influence my life positively. I don't follow people I don't know. So I don't know why anybody wants to be friends with somebody who does not share your values. And people have different opinions. I'm just airing mine here. So on my Instagram, I have about maybe like 300 followers. I assure you, I know more than 250 of those people one-on-one. They know me. They know my character. They know who I am. They won't come to me and ask me some questions. I mean, these are not people that will just come up to you and just throw things at you very carelessly. I know people who run away from social media. They can't deal anymore because of the abuses they get all the time. I don't entirely blame them for it, but the people that are also abusing them, they have issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Mental problem, that's not a problem. But we've also opened up ourselves for this. So when you have people on, I'm your friend on Instagram, how can I even open my mouth and ask you some questions on Instagram when I can pick up my phone and call you if I have anything to say to you? Do you get what I mean?
I get you. So how then do you handle, sometimes we say things don't get to us, but we're humans.
Oh, yeah.
So it do sometimes.
Yeah.
So how then do we handle it when all these questions and discussions get to us as a person?
If it gets to you, you talk to yourself. If that's not working, then you look for somebody that you can speak to, who either can in turn speak to you and try and lift you up and tell you, look, you're not what they say you are, or who can actually call the people to order.
So are there certain people, such as parents, religious leaders, teachers, that we should tolerate it from? Or do we ensure zero tolerance across board?
All right. It's a tricky one. And I explain myself. So yeah, when people try to advise you on sending situation, you could ask yourself, why is this person doing this? What is in it for this person? For example, you tell me, Babs, when you drive, don't drive too fast. Then I ask myself, why is Funke telling me not to drive too fast? She doesn't want me dead. So yeah, I'll listen to Funke. All right?
Yeah.
Someone comes to me and says, Babs, I say, yeah? Don't you think you shouldn't go to school again? And I say, why? They say, because people will think you're too qualified for this and you shouldn't, you need to.
Okay.
If it's just something that they just feel like saying because they can, because they are your father, because they are your brother, just ignore them. Tell them, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Pastor. God bless you, sir. Let me go and think about it and I'll revert. And then you just do a run and then probably ghost on them and never talk to them again about it.
So should we just accept things? I want to say from the point of the spouse now and the point of the parents. Sometimes we just accept to do things so that peace will reign. Yeah.
You can't always you become a pushover. You become a pushover. If you're always doing things for peace to reign, there is no way you go through life without conflict. At times, you have to stand your ground, and it might not be funny. It might not be a peaceful one, but you have to stand your ground. So someone is attacking your mental health insistently, your wife, your husband. There are days you have to tell them that it is enough. Enough is enough. Oh, people will sue for peace at all times. No, not all the time. Sometimes enough is enough. People push you over the edge. Enough is enough. Don't let anyone push you to the point where you're thinking of taking your own life, or you're thinking you're not good enough, or you're thinking, why am I like this? Or you're thinking you're the reason, you're the problem. No, there are days you stand your ground and you say, no, you know what, this peace that we are pursuing,
we need to, like, there's a part in Ecclesiastes that says there's a time for war and there's a time for peace. Again,
I'll refer to the Bible again. The Bible said, if it's possible, be at peace with all men. Was that the way it was said? The Bible here was saying, if it's possible, be at peace with all men. But when it's not possible?
Thank you so much.
No.
Okay, so we're going to have the segment of the giveaway.
Here's what I'm going to do. If anybody needs, if there's anyone who needs, if you're struggling a little bit financially, or you need some advice, or you need food or something, you can speak to the host, and then she will get in touch with me. Even if I can't do it alone, I've got a couple of friends that are, we're into a bit of charity and stuff. So don't mind me, I use that word. I'm just saying that if there's something we can do to make your life easier, you want advice, you're looking for a job, we can do that. You want food at home, you want top up on your phone, you can speak to the host, she will speak to me, and then we'll take it from there.
So while you're speaking to the host, ensure you subscribe to our channel, and ensure you follow us on social media. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Hope you had fun and hope you were able to gain one or two things. I gained a lot, and I'm going to change some certain things about how I actually approach all those people that, just ask questions when they're not supposed to, and try to bring up discussions that are extremely unsolicited. So you people should know that you are doing more harm than good. Try as much as possible. It's not everything that you see that you say. Try as much as possible to sometimes keep your opinions to yourself, or some questions that you want to ask when you know that you do not have a form of relationship with the person, or ask yourself, if I ask this person this question, will it hurt the person? Or if someone asks me this question I'm about to ask this person, will it hurt me? Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and also to send your message if you need the help and all of that, and then follow us on Instagram so that we could actually have that conversation. Until I see you next time, ensure you pursue your dream, love yourself, stay true to yourself, and also mind your business. This is Gbogbo Swagger, and this is Swagger's Lifestyle. Bye.